come back! Let me try to stop!
He ran from police with a fully automatic weapon. The other reached for a gun after a car crash. One had just robbed a bank.
Oh my gosh.
The other had just broken traffic laws, but both pushed police to the brink, and both ended up staring down barrels. These are the moments officers train for, but can never predict. Captured second by second on Bodycam. April 21st, 2025, San Jose, California. It began just before 10 a.m.
Stop! Fuck!
A quiet weekday morning until it wasn't. Two armed men walked into the Diablo Valley Federal
Outbound!
Credit Union in Concord. No masks, no delays. They weren't there to make a scene. They were there to make a threat. Guns drawn, staff cornered, orders shouted. Within minutes, they had what they wanted. Cash in hand and fear left behind. But the escape was sloppy.
Right turn on Barry, yes, sir.
They didn't vanish. Instead, they drove off fast.
I need order set.
In a vehicle already on the radar.
Bay Shore?
Police spotted it quickly, and a pursuit was triggered almost immediately.
Over the freeway on Mulberry.
That chase unfolded across nearly 30 miles of California freeways.
And myself and a couple.
The suspects, desperate to escape, sped south.
Somebody right in front of 880. Suspect is two suspects.
Found on Interstate 680, weaving between cars, ignoring lights, flying through intersections, and barreling towards Sunol.
Shirt, all black, handgun, running down Timothy and Mulberry. The other one is it.
But traffic was thick. The freeway was packed. Eventually, the car gave out. Engine smoking, tires grinding, stuck in the middle of a jam.
Black shirt, wearing a black handgun, running down Timothy.
But they weren't done running. The suspects bailed right into the chaos of rush hour. One suspect pulled a gun on a driver.
I'm with them. Stand by.
A carjacking in broad daylight, right on the freeway. But the victim fought back in the smartest way possible. He disabled his own vehicle. Preventing escape. So the suspects tried again. A second carjacking. This time it worked. Another driver forced out. Another vehicle stolen.
Get on the ground now. Get on the fucking ground now. Fuckers.
They tore down the road trying to make it to San Jose, but adrenaline and recklessness don't last forever. They crashed again, hard. Second wreck, metal twisting, airbags blown, glass flying, and again they ran. 29-year-old Cruz Vargas, now on foot, was carrying more than just desperation.
Shots fired.
He had a Glock pistol, illegally modified into a fully automatic machine gun, with a high-capacity drum magazine attached. In simple terms, it was a weapon of war in a suburban neighborhood.
I got one outstanding suspect at the last location I gave. Get on the fucking ground! He's got a gun with a drum on it.
As Vargas sprinted between parked cars and through driveways, police shouted at him, "Stop! Drop it! Don't do it!" But Vargas didn't stop. He didn't drop the weapon, he raised it. That's when the officer made the call. One shot, then another. Vargas was hit, he collapsed.
That's not the... Where were you involved? You got your vehicle listed as the vehicle involved in the accident. They got video footage.
Weapon still nearby. Officers quickly disarmed him, then dropped to their knees. Medical aid began immediately. They applied gauze, pressure dressings, stabilized his breathing. Vargas was transported to the hospital and treated for gunshot wounds. At the same time, nearby streets were locked down. Police found the second suspect, 21-year-old Elijah Phillips, hiding near a residential lot. He still had the stolen cash in his bag. This time, he didn't run.
The information, you know, it's state law to do that, right? What did you hit?
Final update on 1916
All right.
Park.
I'm not going to debate about it with you, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to put you in handcuffs, we're going to put you in the back seat, we're going to move your car over there with the other two cars.
he gave up. Investigators later confirmed Vargas was already on parole for a prior carjacking. Phillips had active warrants, one for domestic violence, another for theft. But now both face a staggering stack of new charges: armed robbery, multiple carjackings, assault with a deadly weapon, possession of an illegal automatic.
Hey, roll me HFD. I got a male, not conscious, not breathing, multiple gunshot wounds to his abdomen.
Where are you at?
We're in the China border parking lot. It's a vacant parking lot.
Firearm and being in possession of a high-capacity magazine, every frame of the body cam footage captures it. The pressure, the pursuit, the commands, and the split-second trigger pull that likely saved lives, officers and civilians alike. What started as a bank robbery turned into a multi-city pursuit and ended with blood on the street and body cams rolling the entire time. May 17th, 2025, Houston, Texas. It began with a simple call, a minor three-car collision on the North Freeway, the kind officers handle dozens of times a week. Two of the vehicles stayed on site waiting for police, but one, a green SUV, left the scene. Quietly, quickly, almost too casually. Officers got the details and broadcast a description across the radio. Vehicle make, color, direction of travel, standard procedure. Within minutes, North Belt Patrol units picked up the SUV, spotted parked near a feeder road just off the freeway. One man outside, pacing, standing stiff, looking around. He didn't try to run, didn't lash out. He stood by the car, breathing heavy.
Yeah, the gun's gonna be still in his waistband. Still in his waistband.
22B07E. Let's get additional units instead of affirmative with the yellow tapes on the scene. Yes, sir. Just use sending messages.
I'm gonna get the weapon out the way.
Secure the weapon. No, just go secure. It's okay.
Near his waist, tension in his shoulders. The officers approached slowly. A calm, measured contact. Nothing aggressive, just questions. Were you involved in a crash? Where were you driving from? It should have been routine, but it wasn't. As they questioned him, the man did something no officer ever wants to see. He lifted his shirt. There, tucked in his waistband, was a handgun, clearly visible, not holstered, not secured. Then he reached for it. That single motion flipped everything. In a split second, both officers reacted, drawing and firing multiple rounds. Loud cracks echoed across the quiet roadside. The man collapsed instantly, his body landing on the pavement next to the firearm.
99 North Freeway at China border.
Hey, just somebody cover long.
Y'all shoot?
I shot, yeah.
All right, if you shot, stand back here, bro. I don't want you to Okay.
We need to get him out of the car.
Tried to pull. The officers didn't hesitate after the shots. They rushed forward, disarmed him, and began immediate medical aid. Gloves on, trauma kits open, pressure applied. They checked for breathing, looked for a pulse, called Houston Fire paramedics. But by the time medics arrived, it was over. He was pronounced dead on scene. His identity remains unconfirmed, pending verification by the Harris.
I'm not going to debate about it with you, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to put you in handcuffs, we're going to put you in the back seat, we're going to move your car over there with the other two cars that are involved in the crash, okay? Hey, whoa, whoa! You good? You good, bro? You good?
County Institute of Forensic Sciences, but the footage captured everything, from the first calm approach to the final tragic decision. The entire confrontation lasted less than 30 seconds. No officers were harmed, no civilians were caught in the crossfire. What began as a hit-and-run investigation ended in a fatal use of force incident because of one move, one reach, one instant that forced officers to decide, wait and risk it, or act and survive. Two stories, two different crimes, but the same cold truth.
I got it. You can go. Central 21. This is the suspect in the crash. We're at China border. Shots fired. One suspect down. All officers okay.
In San Jose, a robbery spun into 3 carjackings, an armed chase, and an officer's split-second decision. In Houston, a routine traffic follow-up turned into a life-or-death encounter the moment a man reached for a gun. These weren't hardened standoffs. They were fast, violent, and sudden. They weren't planned shootouts. They were triggered by one reckless move and one deadly choice. What ties them together isn't just the body cam, it's the reality. Officers never know if they'll return home from the most ordinary calls. Because when a traffic stop turns lethal or a foot pursuit involves a machine gun, there's no script, only reaction, only instinct, only a second. To see more real-time police encounters caught on camera, subscribe for more breakdowns like this. No filters, no hype, just the raw truth of the street. Because sometimes it starts with a getaway. Sometimes it starts with a lie, but it always ends the same, with a gun, a decision, and a body cam that shows everything.